Hi, welcome. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to start a cooking business with as low as $100. Now, when people hear this, they think it's impossible to actually start such a business as lucrative as cooking business with $100. But yeah, it is very possible. The mistake a lot of people make is that when we talk about cooking business, the first thing people are thinking about is the restaurant space and how to package the restaurant and all that. But in the actual sense, the audience and the customers, those that want to eat what you're cooking, are more important actually than the restaurants, the place that they're going to come to eat. And let me explain. Now, if you want to start a cooking business and you just have $100, there are two things I'm very sure you have right now. Number one is your mobile phone or your gadget with which you're using to watch me right now, and number two, you have an internet. Now, certainly your mobile phone will definitely have a camera. It doesn't have to be as powerful as the S24 Ultra or the iPhone 16 or whatever. You don't have to have a Canon or a Nikon digital camera, but the basic camera of your mobile phone right now can actually start this process. All you need is a good social media strategy on how to scale this business. Now, let me explain. If you love cooking, and actually not just loving cooking, you know how to cook, then you are a business. Personally, you are a business. Now, a lot of people already do this online. There's so many stay-at-home moms and young ladies who love cooking and who know how to cook very well, who are already successful in the cooking business without even going to a culinary school, all by using the social media. There are billions of people online every day consuming content, and you can take advantage of this. Now, how do we go about this? If you know how to cook and you know how to design your food and you know how to make your food look presentable, because the first appetizer for any meal is the eye. Once the food is pleasant to the eye, then the chances of getting into the mouth and the stomach is very high. If your food does not look good, then the chances of being eaten or being consumed will be very, very low. No matter how sweet or spicy that food may be, if it's not presentable, then people might not consume it. So number one, you need to know how to package and arrange your food. Now, certainly if you're listening to this video, you want to go into the kitchen or the cooking business, you definitely have a kitchen. You understand? You don't need to have all the utensils and all the materials ready. Make sure you have a kitchen set up well enough to present a good food. Now, another thing you need to learn about this business is how to take your shots. Now, this is how it's done. You should always record the process of making the meal. Remember, you must be a very good cook. You must be a very good cook, number one, and number two, you must know how to package your food, and you don't need all the money to do that. With $100, you can have a plethora of dishes, several dishes that you know you're very good at, and you can have positive testimonies about. So the first thing is you need to be able to film the process of the preparation of the food. Let's say you want to make rice, or you want to make the chicken fried rice, or whatever you know you're very good at. Now, with $100, you can achieve that dish and several other dishes. Now, if you start with the chicken fried rice and you put everything that will make it look beautiful, make sure you record the process of making the food, and when it comes up beautiful, you can edit it. Editing is now very, very easy using the Canva Pro and the Canva Free. In fact, you can do a lot of things right now online. You edit your videos yourself, just cut, and you put transitions and you voice over the process. Of course, you're the one that made the food, you can voice over the process. And when you do that, you record it. Now, the second thing you're going to do after making the meal, you are not to eat the meal. This is another thing those popular food vendors and all that online do. You call people, you're not to eat your meal, you call people to try out your meal, and you film their expressions, you film their reactions. Very, very important. When you call people to eat your food, film their reactions, and this is part of the marketing strategy. Remember, we're starting with $100. You're not renting any restaurant, you're not renting any office space to build a massive restaurant and all that. We're getting to that side. Now, when you start like this and you do it for about $500, can give you about 5 to 10 dishes, or or more, you already have about 10 to 15 or 20 contents that you can upload in your social media space. Remember, you're just starting the business. This is not a business, it's not a one-off business. Now when you upload this content on Instagram, on Facebook, and whatever social media platform you use, on YouTube, when you want to run ads, let's say you make use of $90 or $80 to prepare all these dishes. Now, if you're in Nigeria, $80 is not a small money. $80 is close to 100 and something thousand naira. So if you make use of $80 to prepare all these dishes with 100 and something thousand naira, you can prepare about 10 or 15 delicacies. I mean, high quality delicacies and dishes. Now, when you finish making all these and you create content for each and every one of them, you might end up having over 20 videos about your culinary skills. Now, when you do that, the remaining $20, you can use it to run ads on these social media platforms. There are many help materials online on how to run Facebook ads and Instagram ads profitable. You niche it down to the food and niche it down to the people that are interested in food. There's a way to do this in Facebook Ad Manager where you can target the people whose interests are food. Then you also bring it down to the location where you are so that you can do home delivery. The first way to start this business and to really scale in this business is home delivery. Now, people will place order on what you're doing because they like what they are seeing online. Then they place order because they are close to you. You can as well deliver them. Then you start from there. The testimonies of those people these people will help you scale your business, because one thing about a cooking business is reputation. Once you are consistent with your delivery and your food is always nice, the business is going to scale. And food business can never be affected or be altered by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence will only help, technology will only help the food business, but it will never be affected by it. There's some business that are being run over by artificial intelligence right now, but you see, food, shelter, clothing, these are things that will always remain till the end of time. So food business is an everlasting business, but there are strategies to go about this. So your first thing is to record your process. The second thing is to record the testimony or the testimonials of people that are tasting your food. The third thing is to promote your work, promote your brand, promote your videos, promote your content, promote the testimonials on social media. While you're promoting it, target the audience that is close to your locality or your environment so that you can quickly deliver. You start from home delivery. When people place order on food, you cook and deliver. There are multi-millionaires, food vendors who do home delivery. They get paid to make dishes and they cook and supply. This is if you want to go into the cooking business. This is how to scale it. So remember, if you want to go into the cooking business and you love to cook and remember, you must know how to cook, because all this being said and you're not a good cook, your business is going to be dead on arrival unless you have the resources to hire chefs and good cook, and you still make use of this process. If you can hire chefs that can be cooking and you do a video and content and all that, then you can of course scale in the cooking business. But if you are going to start personally, you must know how to cook, and your food must actually be very nice and appealing to the people that want to consume it. This is how to start a cooking business with just $100. You don't need a restaurant, you don't need a big place, you don't need all the kitchen utensils, beautiful knives and all that. Those things add to the aesthetics of your video, but actually the main thing is the testimonials of the people eating and the presentation of your dish. Make sure that is high class, that is top notch. If you have a good mobile camera, you have a good mobile phone, take a good shot and you can give a designer for as low as $5. They can edit a premium quality shot of the process of preparation, and your voiceover must be your voice. Use your voice as your voiceover and explain the processes and how you get it done. In fact, this way you have made other passive incomes for yourself, because when you upload it on YouTube, there are lots of people that don't know how to do that thing that you find easy doing. So this is how to scale a cooking business from $100, and the opportunities are enormous. If you're very good at what you do, there are many people online. I saw a lady online who supplied a food worth of 3 million naira. 3 million. That is almost $2,000 worth of food just to supply to a family for an event, and all she did was to prepare it in her house, just in her kitchen. She was paid in full. She went to the market, got the food stuff, stayed at home, prepared all the meal, then she delivered, all paid for, without having a restaurant or having to prepare a meal and be expecting people to come and eat the meal or not. Now, this is how to scale the cooking business. A lot has been said. I hope you jotted down everything that has been said. When you want to start your cooking business, please go ahead and start it, but make sure you start from home. This is really Chigi. If you're new to this channel and you like videos like this, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe.